Hi, so you're going to be hearing a whirring in the background. I have my fan up. It is hot in my house. So I'm going to, hello, this is going to be a new video. I'm going to check the last time I posted a video. It's probably been over a month. April 9th. Okay, so it's been almost a month since I have last worked on a video. While I was gone, I was working on a pattern. You want to see the pattern? I bet you do. Let me go get it. You can see it up on my TikTok, Instagram. I'll try and remember to put that in my description, my Instagram or my TikTok, if you're interested. But you can make dragon scale dice bags. Here's the inside. Here's the bottom. And I want to make a video on how to make these because I've seen people make these differently than from how I make them. This is a solid version. I pressed a button on my computer. This is my Rainbow Pride version, which is awesome. Here's the bottom. It looks black, but it's purple. And here's the inside. I love them. And it has strings on both sides, so then you can cinch them. They're dragon eggs. So technically they're dragon eggs, not just dragon scales. But yeah, this is my Pride one. I'm very proud of this one. So technically, in the original pattern, in between every dragon scale would be a hole underneath here. But I changed the pattern so then you don't have to have a hole underneath every pattern or every scale. That's the only way a lot of people have figured out how to make the dragon scales. I figured out a different way. So technically you're working on the side of your double crochets, like the posts, instead of working into stitches. It's a little hard to figure out if you're not, if you're a beginner, it's going to be a little hard for you to figure out, but I want to do like a close-up video in the future on how to make these, because they're so awesome. I don't have any of these up on my shop yet. Should I make more? I think so. I've gotten a lot of feedback on TikTok from a couple of my friends and some people who just found my account from making these. I've made a couple of them. Let me show you. This is my Magic the Gathering / D&D bag. It's Totoro. I have a collection of dice that is in this box, but I also have a collection of little dice bags that I've been making. With a bunch of dice in them. And if you're interested, I can also make these. This is not my own This is not my own pattern, but if you want them, I can make them. So you guys can have some in as many colors as you want. And I have red and black one. And I can't get the last one out. A black and blue one. But I've made three other dragon scale ones. This was the first one I ever made. This one's mine. This one is for a DM that I am visiting over the weekend. Her name is Lydia. Hi, if you're watching this. This bag is going to be for her. So I'm going to give this orange dragon scale bag to her. And then I made my dad a green dice bag, but that one's not here right now. But yeah, I've been really into dice bags. They're very cute, and I like them. So now I need to make some more of these if I want to put them up on my shop. So let's do that. So obviously I have one available to go, two available to go on my shop. One solid color, one multicolor. I'm thinking about making another multicolor that's reversed, so that purple, blue, green, yellow, red, orange red. Like a reversed rainbow, just in case someone likes that more. But first, I need to collect the colors. So, if you see behind me, I have some yarn. Orange, yellow, red, green, blue. So, because I want to do it reverse rainbow, let's just put these down first. You can barely see me. Because I want to do the dice bag reverse rainbow, normally I start at the bottom of the dice bag when I start crocheting. So I'm going to start with red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Okay? Okay. Now that you can see, I am going to crochet. I don't have a 4mm or a 4.5mm crochet hook. So I have a 4.25, which is this. So that's what I use to make these bags. It's my little orange crochet hook. Well, let's get started with red. Yay! I have to weave in a whole bunch of ends. It's like 1, 2, I don't know, I don't want to do the math, like 12 to 14 ends that I have to weave in. It took me a couple hours to figure out the math for this pattern when I was first working it up. Because to do a scale, you have to have 3 stitches. And I was trying to figure out how many scales would I want in a dice bag, how big do I want the dice bag. So if I took all of that into account, but then also how many stitches would I need on the bottom in order to have the right amount of scales that I want on the dice bag. So it took a lot of math and a lot of fail because I'm not good at math. Okay, my first middle row is done. And I'll catch up with you later. So I've now just started on the orange part. I need to sew in these ends, but I finished the red. Now I'm on the orange. I have been addicted to making this pattern. It has been very fun. Hair is blowing in my face, but I can't fix it. I finished yellow. I want a green. I am now working on blue. This is the first scale. In my last row, I made like 3 mistakes. I guess I was tired. I double checked on this row to make sure that I didn't make any mistakes, but I still need to weave in a couple ends because I keep on forgetting to weave them in. I just finished the reverse rainbow dragon scale bag. The 2. Personally, I like this one more, but they're still pretty cool, and it took me a long time to make them. I took a lot of breaks throughout making them. So now, in total, to sell, I have 3, which I think is minimal. I want to make more. I don't have any fun yarn to, well, maybe I do. I have this old Joann's bag of yarn. I have a lot of Big Twist Living in the color Inclusivity, because I love making stuff out of this yarn. It's very squishy, it's very nice. But I have these 2. Will they be enough? I also have, oh, there it all goes. It's all on the floor. I have these 2 of Big Twist Living. These are the lesbian flag. So that's what I have. Vortex. These both are Big Twist Vortex. This one doesn't have a label. This one does. Beachy Splash. So I don't know if this would be enough for a whole one. I'll use this one. The Beachy Splash. Hi. So it's been a couple days since the last time that I've recorded. Well, first of all, I have coffee. Because I'm tired and it's like 7 in the morning. But I had some altercations with my POTS syndrome. Yesterday, I did some exercises and apparently my POTS syndrome didn't like it. So my legs and my feet swelled up like a balloon. It could have been a couple other things. But the only thing that makes sense is that it was my POTS syndrome. I looked it up, and it says that you know, POTS will sometimes make your legs and your feet swell up real big. So the thing is, today I have a doctor's appointment, so I will be going to the doctors and talking to them about my swelling of my feet and my legs. But I feel fine. I didn't have any problems except for just my legs being swollen. So yeah, I'm gonna drink my coffee and start my day. Okay, so I have an update. Technically, the reason why my legs and my feet swelled up so much is because of POTS syndrome. We were right. She recommended compression socks, so I immediately, when I got home, I bought some. And I'm waiting for them to come in now. Also, turns out, for the past couple of months, I haven't been able to hear from my right ear due to it being clogged. The reason why is because I have an ear infection. So that reminds me I have to go take my meds for my ear. Everybody go take your meds. I wanted to show you guys this little area that I have here. It's above my tower. So I just crocheted it yesterday. It has all of my earrings on it. Or not all of them, but a good amount of them. Because my jewelry box doesn't fit all of my earrings. And I really like it because my room, like everything that I make for my room is black and white. I got some dried roses up there. But yeah, I really like it. They're really cool. My mom, for Mother's Day, wanted a big pot holder, but for her, like, her cooking sheets. So I just measured one of her cooking sheets, and it comes out to 12 inches by 17.5 inches. So, here's all of my cotton. There's not a lot. I think I'm going to start with what's in here. Okay, so I would need to crochet a chain that is a little bit bigger than 17.5. Hold on a minute. No, I want to do 12 inches. Okay. Let's see. That is about 10, 11 inches. 31, 32. And then I'm going to half double crochet into every stitch. I'll do this until it reaches about 18 inches. So this is going to take a while. Okay, so I have a lot of yarn on my desk right now because I have a friend and she's one of my besties, and this friend got me, we both like to share the same hobbies. So she really likes to collect deer bones and animal bones, and I like to collect bones as well. I have some up here. Here's one. And she found me deer bones, and she also found me some raccoon bones. And I felt like, because she is being so awesome right now and finding me bones, I want to make her something. So I have a wall pocket. I'm going to show you what that is. These two are wall pockets. Technically, you crochet like a granny square and then a big panel, and you sew the granny squares into the panel. And you don't sew the top up, so then you can put stuff in it like a pocket. So I have a bunch of stuff in mine, and this one has a bunch of nail polish in it. I would love to make her one, because she's getting me bones. So she told me that her favorite colors are black and white, but no, she would rather have black and white, but her favorite color is orange. So this is an eyeball. I need to sew in some ends, but I feel like I'm going to have 3 squares that are an eyeball. 3 or 2 that are eyeballs, and then crochet the back and sew them all together. Now I need to work on more eyeballs. So I now have 1, 2, 3 granny squares, and I'm working on the back panel. Where's my crochet hook? And then I'll sew them all together, and then it'll be done. Okay, Beetlejuice. So today I have nothing to do. I've been mostly market prepping for markets. I have a market coming up in June. It is on June 1st. It is currently, what month is it? May 16th or 19th. I'm going to work on mini whales. That was hard to pull. I sell mini whales for about $5 to $8. I'm trying to figure out if I want to keep on selling them for $5 or if I want to raise up the price just a little bit, because I feel like they cost a little bit more than just $5. So, I'm using this I don't remember what it's called. It's Burnout though. 2. And I'm just gonna be trying to make as many as I can. 6. Because I have nothing else to do. 10. 16. If you can hear my sister in the background, she's talking to a friend on her phone, so. Okay, so I made the bottom of this one purple, and I don't like it, but I'm going to finish it because I can't be bothered. So I feel like I have this sage color. It's not exactly the same green that's in this, but I don't have the white. This is how much white I have. That's not gonna be a lot. That's not gonna make that many. So I also almost forgot to stuff this one. That would be bad. Do all of my decreases and then find out I didn't stuff it. That would have been bad. Bad, 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 bad. Okay. I don't know. It's not the same purple. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't. Cut. Stuff. No. Eat. Okay. One whale, except they have no eyes. Little tail. Fins. I don't normally sew the eyes on. So. I want them to be safe. Safe for little kids. Okay. I'm done with the second whale. But I don't like the green on the bottom. I don't know. I might have to use the white, even though I barely have any. And then probably move to something else. Okay. It's because the green isn't exactly the same as this green. And I don't have any purples that look like these two purples. Because this is purple. It just looks a little whitish. Here's white compared to the purple. So I'm gonna try and stretch this white for as long as I can. And I'm gonna put the green back. And use my ball of white. Whoa. Don't start with the white, start with the green. Okay. Working on the third whale. Don't break. Thank you. I finished the one with the white belly. I think it looks better with the white belly. Ooh. I think. Let's look at all of them. green belly. I really don't like that one. Purple belly. I'm just gonna continue with the white bellies until I find like a better combo. Squish, 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 squish. I like to sell these as like stress balls as well. So remember, I sew on the eyes. So then you can just squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. So that's my third. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna work on the 4th. I'm on to my 5th whale. This is the 6th. I found a speck of more white. So, it's dirty. It's dirty. Okay. This mount is probably gonna make one wheel. Number 7. I have this much green left, or green and purple. In total, I now have 3, 4, 5, 6,
No accidents, right? Good. Carvana can pick it up tomorrow.
8.
That's your sister.
2 with different bellies. So 1 with green, 1 with purple. 5 with white on the bottom. This is the amount of white that I have left. I'm just going to turn that into stuffing. And then I need to sew on all of their eyes, which isn't going to take all that long. But before that, I'm going to turn all of this into a ball. So I put it on my floor. And I start turning them into a ball. This is how much I have. Not that much. Okay. I just use acrylic yarn this way. 1, 2, 7. And then I sew them on. I really don't like the purple and green one.
I will kick you in the balls.
I finish all of the eyes on the wings. So that's 7 whales.